Hello happy people, my name is Dan and today we're going to be looking at some more GM48 Game Jam games. These are all around the theme of Ireland and have all been made in 2 days. So let's see what we've got. So first today we have Mortar Mayhem. And in Mortar Mayhem you are shooting mortars and it is mayhem. Basically these ships are coming towards you, you're firing cannonballs at them to defend your island. It's a bit of a tower defense kind of style. I like the little particle effects that happen and the little wavy ships as they come by. Not a very strong mortar though, it doesn't fire as far as I would have liked. I feel like there could have been a bit more going on with this. I did also at one point reach 500 points I suppose. And I don't know if my fort upgraded or not. I wasn't sure if that was an automatic thing or if I have to push a button. It's very simple, it's not exactly a bad thing, it's just a sort of tower defense but from a front facing perspective. Yeah, I feel like this is a good foundation and I'd like to see more from this. But you see there, yeah, it said 500 and I don't know if I upgraded or not. Overall though, not a bad entry, I enjoyed it. And up next, all these trips to islands are all well and good, but what is an island without water, which I have just released there? You see it goes and it goes into that and it's an island. It's beautiful. Basically the idea of this puzzle is you are the Easter Island head and what you have to do is shuffle around the little pieces that are on each level, and once you put something onto the button the water releases from the dam, I think. And it flows out and interacts with the objects in different ways to basically form an island, and the idea is you have to form as many islands as you can and get points. You want to move some things like the trees and the homes into the island places. I didn't make one there. Sad face. Just trying to sort of figure out the alignment. And yeah, once you move them into that place you get bonus points. So in this case they interact with the mountains and there you go, they form an island. There's a lot of puzzles to see here, it's quite an interesting entry, so yeah, I enjoyed it. And next today we have Longx Island. Definitely not Link, it's important that you know. It's not Link, it's Lonk. In Longx Island you are fighting with a banana. It's obviously a Zelda parody, you know, they've got the dangerous to go alone thing at the beginning, and you're fighting off these enemies as they encroach and slowly increase in their craziness. There's a good enemy variety as well. There's a lot of different things. You can harvest bombs from the bomb trees, you know, and then you get to, so like there I gather them all around and explode them, which is nice. You get some health from some trees, you get boxes washing ashore with different items. It's a lot of variety and I think there's a lot of high score competitive challenge about it, so I think it's really well done in that respect. You can't I died there because you can't fire in the sea. There's your little entry cave. Yeah, you go swimming to the different islands to get different bits, but you can't fight when you're in the sea. But it's good. I enjoyed this one. There's clearly a lot that's gone into it, a lot of thought, and I think the style is brilliant. It's definitely got that old Nintendo vibe about it. Old battery had bananas on it, which is health. A little bit unusual. The banana is not only your weapon, it is also your health. But yeah, it's pretty distinguishable which one's your weapon and which one isn't after a while. It just kind of strikes me as a little odd to begin with. Maybe it's just because it's, oh, you see that box there? That has a thing in it. But yeah, it's just all part of a banana potion, which is nice. Yeah, it's all part of a sort of aesthetic and the style choices, so I see what why they did that. Yeah, so I'm rambling a little bit because I really like this one. It's really good. Overall I think it's a solid entry and there's a lot of competitiveness about it. So you see that little skull there? There's another one actually that came along, super demon looking skull, and I don't know how many different, oh, and those bloody eye things are quite, they flew past. Those are quite frustrating as well because they just blow up. Yeah, it gets quite crazy kooky bananas quickly, which is fun. I like the increasing challenge, but it just, oh yeah, there it is, look at that. I love that artwork, that evil looking skull. But yeah, it's a good one, I enjoyed it. And finally today we have Iceland. Island. In this one you are a crazy professor character. You have this device, opening bit says a strange device washed ashore, and you are exploring this island, hearing voices on the crazy radio weird thing. It's it's totally confusing. I didn't really know what was going on a lot during this one. It's a lot of wandering around trying to figure things out, and I think that's part of the atmosphere. You know, you see it gets all pixely, it's got a very distinct colour palette, a very distinct tone, really sets a kind of eerie feel and eerie vibes about it. So I did enjoy that sort of aesthetic. I just kind of wish I knew what was going on a little bit more. It's an interesting entry. I enjoyed it for sure, but it's definitely, yeah, it's an experience that's not like any other jam that any jam entry that I've played so far. So I think that should just about wrap it up for today. If you did enjoy, be sure to stick around. I am probably going to do 2 more, maybe 1 or 2 more, 8 more, 96 more, either way. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!